Hi, my name is Michael Vargas, and I work with guys who are dating who can't seem to find anyone they're meant to be with, and I help them find and create deep and meaningful relationships. And today is video 1 of 2 about not having enough time for a relationship. And what I want to really hit on today is more the mentality behind it. When someone says, I don't have enough time for a relationship, it sounds simple, but there's actually a lot of different things that are going on. And I want to talk about what causes people to have that mentality. And the first thing is people don't know how to manage their time. They spend time doing things that they like and not getting to do the things that they actually love. And they get distracted. And they spend time all over the place. Meanwhile, they're not investing their time. They're not investing their time in what it is that they really love, which is also a relationship. People have this mentality or fear of losing out. That I have this relationship right here, but what about everything else? What about the better relationship? And so I got to go to the next thing, and I get there, but there's something better, and keep going after better and better and better, and then there's no actual depth that people get to experience in a relationship. Okay? People always say that they feel tired. I don't want to go out. I don't want to put in the work to set up a beautiful romantic evening for us. I just want to sit home and watch TV all day. And that's fine every now and then. But if you're constantly feeling tired and you're not putting in the energy, you're not going to get to really experience the depth and the power of what it is to have an actual meaningful relationship. People are not willing to give up comfort. When you have a relationship, it is no longer I, but it's us and we. And people have their homeostasis, their balanced life, and everything's perfect. But once someone else comes into the picture, it starts throwing off the balance. People don't like that, and they fight against that, and they're not willing to step out of their comfort zone, which is where all the beauty and magic happens. People also are not prioritizing relationships. They're prioritizing a lot of other things. Health. They're prioritizing their work. They're prioritizing their art, which are all great things. They're also prioritizing making sure they make the marathon for I Love Lucy or whatever. But they're not prioritizing a relationship. And if you don't make it a priority, you're not going to really get to experience it. Okay? So that's some of the mentality that cause people to think, or some of the experiences that people have that cause them to believe I can't have a relationship. Now, because they have all those things, there's now a bigger result. There's bigger consequences to that. The first consequence people have is they start actually think over and over again that there's no time. And they create this vicious cycle of there never being time. I didn't have time before. I don't have time now. I'm not going to have time later. So when will you have time? If you don't have now, you'll never have the time. So you people are making it a cycle, and they're stuck in it. Another result is when people go out on a date, there's a lot of pressure for that date because they want to not waste time. They put in a lot of energy to go out and meet this person. They don't want to waste their energy. So now that they don't want to do any of that, there's so much pressure on this date. And they don't get to actually enjoy the experience. They don't get to just let go and be. And it should be the other way around. First experience the date and then see and worry about the results later. People begin to feel like it actually can't happen. They feel that they actually cannot have a relationship. Their view and perception starts closing off, and then there's no room for it. Because they know that they can't, so how is it going to happen if they know that they actually can't have a relationship? People really start getting frustrated. They start getting so bitter. I I can't find a date. I can't find someone to be with. It's them. These people in San Francisco, they don't know how to connect. Fuck them, all right? It's not me, it's them. Who wants to be around that? And they become that bitter sense about relationships, and then they never actually get to experience one. And that's the big thing, is there's no actual experience of relationship. This is a very important point. If you don't experience a relationship and you don't find the depth that can be in that relationship, then you'll never know the value of having one. And then you'll never experience it. And that's the biggest problem of all, is people don't know the actual value of what a relationship can offer for someone's life. So that is part 1 of 2 of I Don't Have Enough Time for a Relationship series. Next week, I'm going to actually be talking about how you can start implementing different ways to make time for your relationship. Okay? The biggest thing is your mindset. The second biggest thing is what you're actually doing with your time, and that's what I'm going to be addressing. So thank you for listening to this video. I really appreciate it. And if you want any more information about me, you can go to my website at mavargas.com. Also, if you have any questions or you have any experiences or insights, or if this made you think about anything, I would love to hear about you. So feel free to comment below, or you can send me an email at michael@mavargas.com. Thank you very much, and have a good day.